Hi there, how's it going? Are you good? Great. Outdoors, windows open, hot as balls. Because middle of summer, 30 degrees out there, so that means it's around 34, 35, 36 indoors. Fantastic, no aircon, nothing like that, just fans blowing air around. These are all switched off because hot as balls. But what I'm going to do today is open this up. That's what I'm going to do. Because boredom. Because I thought I might as well. Was going to do it eventually. And eventually has arrived. Now, if you haven't seen the review of this that I made, check it out. There's an audio demo in there. The bass on this gets down to around 30 something hertz. The low 30s. And it has a high of around 18 kilohertz. Sounds good. Bass gets deep. And what I'm going to do with this is at the bottom here. There are these rubber grommets, and behind those are screws. So I'm going to take this and open it up. Should be fun. Probably not. Also, check this out. I'm dripping. It's hot and it's not nice. Alright, so here it is on my desk, upside down. Let's take these out. Let's try to take these out. That one's out. And there we have that one. So, how's your day been then? Good? Great! Alright, so I'm going to use this. Quick fact about this screwdriver. It's Japanese. I didn't buy it from Japan, didn't have it imported. I had a car come over from Japan. This was inside of it. So there you go, that's a quick fact about this screwdriver. Quick fact about this screw. It wasn't very tight. Alright, it's going to be awkward putting this back in. It's sticking to something magnetic, probably the back of the speaker. Next awkward screw. As soon as it comes out, it sticks to something magnetic. Alright, so that's that out. And then, see that? So now it's stuck to something. They don't come all the way out, but also they don't go all the way back in. Fantastic. Alright, so the last one comes out like the others. Okay, alright. So that has unscrewed from the metal rod. Now, is there a screw underneath here? Let's take that one off. And I can't take these out. I need a magnet. Here we have a magnet. There we are. Alright, let's take that off. Okay, this is interesting. Alright, so there we have this. This is metal and fairly solid. And right inside there we have the speaker. Alright, so you should be able to see this. The magnet itself is a little overexposed, but these are the rods. So when I put this back together, I'm going to have to put these into their positions first. So that will have to go into there. So I'll take this one out. There we are. Right, so as for the depth of the speaker itself, I would say it's around there. That's where the front of the speaker is. So we have quite a bit of tubing left, which makes this a 4th order bandpass. Now the top of this seems to want to spin. Will it come off though? Yeah, it will. All right, nice. So they have insulation in there too. How far is this going to come up? That is the next question. All the way, I think. All right. Wasn't expecting that. So that there is a tube, and that can go on one side. Basically a drain pipe. And here we have it. Okay, so this right here is a speaker putting out all the lows. Seems like a fairly hefty sub. Alright, it can take quite a bit of pushing, that can. Nice. Let's remove this insulation. That's not held in there by anything. So right there we have the tubing for the ports. And the top of the port is right there. Not to forget the battery pack. So we have 4 18650s inside that. Alright, so what I'll do now is switch it on. It's going to sound a bit shite, but we'll try it and see anyway. Because why not? Alright, so it's on. We'll leave this camera right there. And we will play this track. Let's change the EQ.
EQ 2.
Now, I do have my windows wide open, so I'm going to play this version instead. Alright, you can probably hear the bass, but that is because of the table. But also there is actually a little bass. So yeah, that there is basically what it is. Now what I'm going to do is turn that upside down, like so, and now I'm going to put these threaded rods where they're supposed to go. Okay, so these go into there. This would have been way more difficult to do the way I'd originally planned or thought it would have to go back together. Alright, there we go. Sorted. And then we put this on like so. I'm surprised. I'm just surprised that this is sealed enough around the edges of the speaker to be functional. But yeah, anyway, I guess we can put this back together now. Now, when it comes to putting this on, it's a little more difficult than it seems. Yeah, got to do this off camera. Right, anyway, that's been this speaker. Opened up and checked out. Just wanted to check out the bottom half because I wanted to see what speaker they were using. The top half, the top quarter, the top eighth has probably got speakers in it that we've seen in other Bluetooth speakers. So I didn't want to open that up and check that out because that would have been boring. Just wanted to see what bass speaker they were using. Yeah, check you out in the next one. Way too hot to be making videos. I should be in an air-conditioned vehicle or house. Okay, so if you haven't seen the review of this or the audio demo that I did,